Hello again, welcome to another video. So yeah, this video is going to be a bit of waffle really about what's happening in the retro kind of world, community, companies, how many's out there, what they're doing. There's so much to take in now, and personally, I can't keep up with it all. You've got all these companies, Retrobit, you've got Bitmap Bureau, you've got Project Retro Games, you've got so many different companies. Polymega, Anologue, all these companies doing stuff, and personally I can't keep up, and my wallet can't keep up either. So yeah, I just want to talk about a few things, and basically what things I've got coming this month, and a bit of content I'll be doing and things like that. So if we talk about retro a bit first, like I say, I've done a video before last week or this week. I've only got one release of theirs, and that was El Viento, which I've got up on the shelf somewhere out there. But obviously, I missed out on the, was it the Tower Plan Collection one they did? Missed out totally on that, even the singular games. But this time, they're doing a Tower Plan Collection 2. I've managed to pre-order Grindstormer, and I get paid in a couple of days because I've just literally not long ordered the Anologue 3D. So you've got to be careful, because, with this FOMO, they know what they're doing. They're playing at your heartstrings, your nostalgia. These companies know exactly what they're doing. Some things weren't never released in PAL territories, and now they're doing it, so you want it. You've got to be careful with your budget, because you could easily get yourself into trouble, because everyone's releasing stuff, and you want it. Do you know what I mean? If you're a collector, you want it, especially the physical releases. But anyway, with Retrobit, managed to order Grindstormer, but I have already got it. I've got the Genesis Tengen release. Got it boxed up here. I've got it already. Now these Tengen carts can be, they can fail, but you can fix them. You can fix them. But yeah, I've already got it. So why do I need it? It's just because it's a PAL release. It's official release, and you get bits and bobs with it, and it is a great game. So it's just getting you here, and I want it. It's like Glade Lancer. I missed out on the Glade Lancer one they did, but I have got it. Got a Japanese version. Truxton, I've got Truxton, but I missed out on that release as well, but I still want it. I look on eBay, and they're selling it for stupid money. And then I've got things like Musha. I don't know if anyone's released Musha yet, but that's a good game as well. So my point being is, a lot of these games I've already got, or I've got them on the Evercade, or I've got them on different compilations, or but I've still got them. But you still feel, I don't know, it's FOMO. Is it you want to support these companies as well? Because if these companies weren't making things and you weren't supporting them and getting stuff, they wouldn't be there, would they? And then the hobby's kind of dead. And then I also want to support companies like Project Retro Games, who do physical releases and basically little collector's editions, and these are pressed discs, so the factory pressed discs, so really cool. You get all stuffs with them and everything, so I want to support these. And I've got this month a couple of things coming. I've got Grandia for the Sega Saturn with an English translation patch on it, which I'm looking forward to. I've never played the Grandia. And I've also got Snatcher, the Sega CD version, big long box. I like these long boxes. Press disc as well. So I've got Snatcher on the Mega CD, and that's a very expensive game. So I think it's about 80 quid, I think, but it's a press disc, long box, you get all the stuff with it. I think that's pretty decent. And from now, I mean, that Snatcher's Mega CD, what's that, 95, 94, 95? It must have been, and it still works. So my point being is, I love that Snatcher. Well, my kids will be selling it for money, basically. Or long live me, and the kids will be selling it for money. Yeah, so I want to support Project Retro Games. I want to support Retrobit. And also, I do like Bitmap Bureau as well. I've got Xenocards I've got on the Evercade. I've got the N64 release. I thought, I've got to pick up that, because how often do you get new N64 games? So I picked that up. I've got Xenocrisis for the Mega Drive as well. How many times do you want the same game? But then I want to get it now for the Super Nintendo. It's and it's literally the same game, isn't it? So yeah, I just want to talk about the things we do. FOMO, people say it's FOMO, but to me, I'm supporting these companies, and I'm hoping, like Snatcher, I never thought that would be re-released, with a press disc, but Project Retro Games have. So there's a lot of these you know, and like Spectrum, you know, I'm going off on a tangent here, but I've got it down here. That's my original, that's original rubber, not my original, but it's original rubber key model. I've got ZX Spectrum Plus, and I've got 2+2s. I love the Spectrum. And this month I've got the, is it Retro Games? Yeah, Retro Games, isn't it? Get confused, you've got Project Retro Games and all that. So yeah, Retro Games are doing it, and that's coming out this month. So I can't wait for that. But I've got, what else would Retro Games do? The Atari, I've got it up there. Is it the 400? 800, isn't it? 400, yeah. So yeah, it is Retro Games. Let me get down here again. Look. So you know, I've got the Retro Games Atari 400. I've got the Amiga 500. I've got the Commodore 64 Maxi. I love that. And this, like, you know, this. I mean, this. I never had this. Didn't know anyone with this, but I wanted to try the games. I've probably played it for about 4 or 5 hours, and I've never touched it again. So it's just gone straight up on the shelf. But then the Spectrum one, when it comes Retro Games, I'll have that set up, and I'll be playing that. And it'd be nice to get all the games loaded up on that. But then saying that, it's like I've got you know, I've got a +2 set up in my cabin, but I do enjoy putting the tapes in, loading them, going and getting a cup of tea, and playing them, and then that's all a part of it. That's all part of the nostalgia into. That's what we grew up with. Yeah, so with these, they're great, and it's good for preservation, isn't it, really? But I still do love the original hardware. It's like AliExpress. I've got a game box in my cabin with loads of games on, but I don't really use it, because what I find is it's like Netflix. You go on Netflix, you go to have a look what you want to watch. Half an hour later, you haven't decided. You look at your clock, you think, well, I'm going to bed now. So, and I'm the same with that with emulation devices. I've got handheld with loads of games on, and but personally, I prefer to, well, I say, right, I'm going to play on this system. I look for my games, I pick it up, bang it in, and then I'll play it. You know what I mean? I'm committed then, and I'll play it and I'll enjoy it. So that's what I like about the physical stuff. Trying to look, well, so I want these, what I want coming out. So yeah, so like I say, I pre-ordered the Polymega 3D. Really looking forward to that. Can't wait for that to come out, because like I say, I've done a video already, but I've got a Polymega, but you've got to replace a CPU, which is easy to do, but the CPUs aren't cheap, and why should it? It should have come fit for purpose, shouldn't it? So the Polymega is fantastic up to PS1 and Saturn. Anything above that, I don't think it'll be any good. But the good thing about the Polymegas, they're going to be doing a patch hopefully this week, an update, sorry, yeah, an update patch. So it's got to change loads of stuff on it. But in the future, they're going to be releasing an Atari module, which I'm looking forward to, and they've just released 2 physical games. So I've ordered one of them, like a karate one. I'm going to see what that's like, and then I'll get the other one, because I do like Polymega and I want to support them. So if they do other modules, like if they do an Atari module, so if they do the, like, I don't know, 2600, was it 7200, 5200, if they do all that on a module, and then they might even do an Atari module, and it might incorporate a Lynx cart slot as well, that'd be awesome. If they did a module with Atari Jaguar and Lynx, I'll be happy, because I've got loads of Lynx games, got loads of Jaguar games, so day one purchase for me, that. So I want that, to get that in the future. What else we got? I wrote some stuff down what I want to get down here, and my little list. Asteroids. Yeah, so the Asteroids one, Polymega have done Asteroids game. That's the next one I want to get. So I want to see what this karate one's like, and then I'll make my mind up. And I told you I've got some Project Retro games going, but there's Project Retro games have got a pre-order. I think they're based in America, on a Final Fight for the Sega CD, Mega CD, but it's Final Fight, but it's got all the arcade music. Now, I love the arcade music. I can remember that's the first time I played Final Fight, so I want to get that as well. And there's a few other things on there. So, retro games, so they got the Sega CD, Press Disc, Luna, and Silver Star as well, which I want to get. So I played Luna, but I haven't played the second one, so I really want to play that. And I think it's got like a translation on it. And then I want to get the Retrobit Truxton, which is on eBay for stupid money. And I want to get pre-order the new Twin Cobra, what Retrobit's doing. which is all, it's all just adding up, bang, 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 bang. You just can't, like I said before I start this video, you cannot keep up nowadays. Then I've got other companies doing reproductions of PlayStation 2 games and, you know, that I want to play. And then I also want to get, I don't know if anyone else wants to get this, but I do like Xenoblade Chronicles. The first one of the week, great game. It took me ages to get into. I thought the combat was really off-putting at first, but once you got used to it, away you went. And I love the Wii U Xenoblade Chronicles X. I thought that was fantastic, really futuristic, massive world. The graphics still hold up now, they're still good. So I want to get the collector's edition of that, because I've got the collector's edition up on the shelf up there for Xenoblade Chronicles for the Switch. It comes with a big vinyl, great. And I've also got it up here on the Wii, Xenoblade Chronicles. So yeah, I really want to get that. But yeah, I just thought I'd do a little video, just a bit of a ramble, waffle, whatever you want to call it, on the retro scene nowadays. Oh yeah, and like Evercade as well. They've come out with, it's got the Evercade Alphas out now, isn't it? And I was looking at that, and I think, well, yeah, it starts pulling at you, doesn't it? I really want that, it looks really cool. But I think, where am I going to put it? I've got my retro cabin, but, you know, and I can't see myself using that much, because a lot of the games on it, I could play it on other things easier. And if I want to play 2-player, there's only one arcade stick on it. So that doesn't make sense to me. But I am getting I pre-ordered is it the Evercade EXP, the portable one. So I'm really looking forward to that. It looks really swish, that does. And it comes with Tomb Raider 1, 2 and 3. So I'm looking forward to that. So it's all, I say, it's all adding up, Got to take on a third job or something, haven't you? To keep up with it all. But yeah, so that's my thought. What do you guys think on modern games? I think it's fantastic, all these companies are doing stuff. And obviously prices are quite high on things because it's demand, isn't it? A lot of these companies, when they make stuff, they never make enough either, do they? So then they get scalped, they're on eBay, and they're you know, twice the times the price, 3 times the price. So yeah, I just thought, what's your guys' views on it all? And can you keep up? Or what are you getting? Are you sponsoring Retro Bit, or are you happy with what you've got, or emulating? You've got obviously like Project Retro Games with the new Sega CD stuff, Saturn stuff they do as well. And then there's loads of companies, I can't name them all because there's so many. Then I like to get stuff from Project Retro Games, Rising Sun Games. They're a good company. They do reproductions. They're like burnt disc, but they're really good quality. And I get a lot of PlayStation 2 games off them. The high-end ones, because they're on the 3-minute boot patch, and you know. But yeah, I just thought, what's your guys' opinion on it all? And can you keep up? Because I'm struggling. And then you've got the new stuff with the PS5, haven't you? And with Switch games have come out that you want. And I personally, I do love my JRPGs. And I'm playing Metaphor at the minute. Really good. About 45 hours in, or 46, and I don't think I'm anywhere near the end. And it's, you know, but I want to finish it. I always play a game and I try and finish it. So I'm committed to play it to finish it. But then my backlog's slowly building up as well, of new games and retro. So there's not enough time for it all, is there? Especially with work, family life. But yeah, I just thought I'd do a little video. What's your guys' opinion on the retro scene, modern gaming scene, and can you keep up with it all? A lot of modern games aren't very good at the minute. I've played a few and I thought, don't like this, not for me. I'm not more heavily involved with the retro, to be honest with you. So yeah, what's your guys' opinion? And yeah, keep gaming and keep smiling. Yeah, see you later.